I'm always after plays that, you know, are different, that we wouldn't necessarily, you know, see on our stages.
In the hive, the bees learn from each other. They have this thing they call the wiggling.
The honeyman, he lives on his own, he doesn't have conversations with people. In a 10-minute period, Misty could have had a text, she could have spoken to someone on mobile, she could have spoken on a landline, she could have had a Skype conversation and be listening to music at the same time. And so, you know, it's a different rhythm of life.
I think she needs to be very definite on I'm sorry, I can't remember them.
Yeah.
And now there was this opportunity to get into this very strange little world of this cottage and this guy who lives there and has nothing to do with anybody else. But then you've got this very messed up teenager that then, you know, explodes into his world.
Nasty little girl. But remember, he that steals honey should beware of this stink.
Cut the crap off, man! Just give me my gear! This process is kind of just picking apart my idea of her, Suzanne's idea of her, Tyrone's idea of her, and then putting her back together.
At the core of it, it's a story about across generations, two characters who come together and meet in this unusual environment, and then as the story unfolds, they discover there's a whole other world that connects them.
She's done it now.
What's she do?
Well, she's become the first in our family history to get divorced. Blown away tradition. Nobody blame Dad, of course.
Actually, you know, the play up to a certain point follows quite a natural trajectory, but then just, you know, towards the end something totally unexpected happens. And that is also something else that I think anybody is looking for in a play. You go somewhere that you don't expect to go.
I'm still at school, but I bet I know more things than you do. History, geography, science, math. I bet you don't even know how to use a computer. I know it all. I'm good at knowing it all. A stars all the way.
I was really nervous about the fact that it was going to be a play with just two actors, but that feels totally fine. That feels totally fine, and it's interesting.
So you got to decide if it's time to move the hive or stay.
What about the hive?
A new queen have to know when it's time to move to a new hive.
Honeyman and Misty almost open up to each other and find a personal relationship.
I've got nobody. I've got no one. Nobody cares.
Hold yourself, girl.
I do love just exploring the text and finding out about these people, these characters, this young girl, this older guy, and what makes them tick.